Goodbye.
Who is that?
A nuisance who's plagued me before to talk to me about Mame and to get me to sign an album.
What's the archaeologist like?
He's nice, a bit rash, but pleasant. I don't know, respectful. Even though he made me repeat an illustration of a skull over something silly.
Repeat it. Repeat whatever he wants. Those people pay really well.
Yes, that's what I tell myself every time I realize I'm drawing bones for a book on archaeology.
Let me remind you, they're still waiting for you to finish the saga of Mame at the publishers. They tell me about it every time they see me. It seems they're not the only ones.
Drop it, please.
And what's more, at least the archaeology book is culture. I didn't even offer you the cookery book. Passed it right on to Alexander's studio, and the guys are delighted, drawing pictures of roast beef and pancakes all fucking day.
All right, Gerard, thanks.
Don't you think you owe Mame too much not to decide to set her free once and for all?
I know perfectly well what I owe her, so please don't you start with the same story too. I get enough letters every day.
Listen, I get letters too, eh? I'm not starting anything. If I say anything, it's for your own good.
All right, thank you. Now you've said it.
Anyway, don't have to say anything. You know perfectly well what I'd do in your place. I'd finish the fucking collection. There's only one more number, Elle. I understood when you gave it up at the time because of the business with Charlotte and that other bloke. But now there's nothing between you two. And if you'll pardon me for saying so, I think you should finish it. Get the money that's owed you. These people will stop sending you letters and possibly she'll even look at you differently. If you don't want me to, I won't say that.
Don't say that. You have the drawings I did for the last number, don't you?
Yes, why?
The drawings of the farm and all?
Yes, everything. Why?
Nothing. To have a look at them.
Is anything wrong, Elmer?
No, I want to see the farm, that's all. I have to go and finish the skull.
This morning I spoke with people at the publishing house. They told me letters are starting to arrive for you there too. Those are the ones that have arrived here.
I told you to throw them out.
That's the rubbish, Elmer. Here's your non-anon.
Fuck.
Is there a resemblance?
No, it's not a resemblance. She's identical.
Is Julius? The farm? Did you see Mame there too? No. I'm serious. Does the girl look like her?
Doesn't the word identical mean anything to you?
Look. It's not that I don't believe you, Elmer. I just think your imagination is largely responsible for all the similarities. Don't you think so? It's just a farm with a girl. You know what I would do if I were in your place?
What? Finish the comic? I know what you'd do in my place.
No, I'm talking about the girl at the farmhouse.
Oh? What? Enlighten me, Padawan.
I would go there, have another look at her. If you are so sure that fate has put a girl identical to her in your path, it must be for a reason, right? Maybe a hint from Providence.
She told me that if she saw me round there again, she'd report me for harassment.
Then don't let her see you.
What do you want, for me to spy on her?
There are worse things in your stories. Go and watch her from a distance with binoculars, without her being aware of it. If she's of any use to you, I'll go there later and speak to her.
What do you mean you'll go later and speak to her?
Just that. If she's of any use to you, I will speak to her. Remember, you made over 100 drawings of girls, but until you came up with the one you wanted. Go and study her. We'll hire her for a photo shoot or something if you want. If it'll get you to finish that comic, I'll buy her and send her to your house. Make a waxed copy or something.
Why do you always have to slant everything toward me finishing the comic? I'm telling you that I saw a girl exactly like Non, and all you can think to say is that it's a hint from Providence that I should finish the fucking collection.
I didn't say that,
And that, I repeat, if she catches me, I've no excuse to justify my presence.
That doesn't matter. Take one of the drawings you made of her, and if she catches you, you can tell her you wanted to give it to her. People go crazy for portraits. It feeds the ego. Instead of sitting around here racking your brains about it, go there, look around, sort it out.
I couldn't go until Monday.
Well, then go on Monday. We've waited until today. We can wait another 2 days.
But I want to make it clear that if I do it, it would be an idea of mine. All right? If I go back to the farm, that doesn't mean I'm going to finish the collection. Have you got binoculars?